I think it's becoming a strong script across the Irish regions, incredibly physical. They're slightly less sort of movement based, but very direct, very clear kicking game, very physical in the forwards, and if they get momentum, then really threatening out the back is. It's another challenge to go Ulster into Munster is a huge challenge for us. But I thought with significant improvement in terms of the physicality against Ulster, albeit in horrific conditions, and I want to see that continuing this week. Hopefully we've a couple of players come through the week in Jack Dixon and Jordan that might just be able to contribute slightly different. We'll see how we go. It's pretty short in the week to see where we are, but if we can and we create some opportunities, then we might see a little bit more of our game off the back of it as well. I think it's always a combination of looking forward. Is we've got to look at how we keep improving. There's times when it can be tense that we haven't won. I think we're trying to change some of the way we approach games, the way that Dragons has traditionally developed people. Sometimes that's tough. But at the same time, I think the players have been outstanding in terms of the attitude, the willingness to look at different ways, and some of the growth of our youngsters has been significant. Although everything wants to be leading to a win, we shouldn't lose sight of the growth of an Aaron Owen, of a Chris Coleman, of a Ben Carter, and those players are showing the sort of behaviours and the way forward for the Dragons in the future. And you combine people that are coming hopefully in the next 6 months or so, and that keeps us on a focus of how we can get better. Well, I think it's continuing the theme that we've spoken to people that I think are keen to come back to Wales, have for whatever reason. In Sean, who went away, made a name for himself at Exeter, and Max, who sort of probably came through the English system in Bath for a long time, but are keen, one, to come back and obviously use here as an opportunity for them to play and play in front of national selectors, because both have aspirations to be recognised in a wider Welsh squad. So really pleased, because it's a combination this year of continuing to accelerate the development of some of our players within. At the same time, we've got to find a way of continuing to raise the bar, and being able to be successful with these players has been it's been great news for us. I think in any of the signings, I think one of the most pleasing things is at no stage have we shied away from the challenge. We have to be quite transparent in what our challenges are here. At the same time, we're quite transparent what opportunities that creates, and every one of the signings are relishing coming and being part of trying to take the club in a different direction. Yeah. We're always looking, we're always trying to evolve a squad, which probably for the last couple of years has been, I suppose with COVID and everything else, been a tough time, but I think we've got some momentum now. I'm really pleased with the quality of people here, and I'm now trying to complement that with some people that want to use this as an opportunity to come back and really impress in Wales. So absolutely, we'll continue to work on all fronts.